Now, the fun part. Which... no, don't go that way yet. Which house are they set up in? Is it this one? No, it's not this one. They're still going crazy, though. This way? No, you're also going crazy. Huh. Oh, which house was it? Come on. Oh, here we go. I was about to say, oh, it's gonna be the last house I check, isn't it? No, not quite. I'll never forgive you if anything happens. Sorry. Ours will be solved now that we have the oil. How does that fix anything? It's frog oil. Blue 2 equals the oil and Nikolai. I really hope you casted a spell along with that. That flower, if it spreads its seeds, the world will go insane. Well, that's not good. You dispose of the flower while I watch over Nikolai. Blue looks into the crystal ball. Yeah, she has a crystal ball. The crystal ball has exploded. That can't be a good sign. That could be seen as a bad omen. But I wouldn't worry about it. Really? You wouldn't worry about it? Okay. Fine. We'll just... Okay. Apparently that's not a bad omen. You could just see it as a bad omen. No, it's not a bad omen that, you know, Blue trying to look at something in the crystal ball and the crystal ball just immediately explodes. Yeah, not a bad omen at all. Yeah, there should be a flower up here. Oh, hi. It's Court. Good timing. My flower is hungry and you are perfect plant food. Actually, I'm not very good plant food. I don't think dragon mix... Ah! Well, it's a flower. Fine. Let's see. Being a flower, you should be weak to fire. Hope so, anyway. Flower X. Oh, you're a special flower, apparently. Let's see how you stand up against fire. Flame Rapier. Now, even if it was weak against fire, remember the Flame Rapier is standard damage. And boy, it'd be neat if we could poison the flower. Just counter that poison right back. Well, let's get rid of the poison. Heal. Attack and attack. Get well. See how you soak fire. Oh, you're not weak to it. That's a little disappointing. Oh well. 210's still quite a bit of damage. So we'll definitely go with it. There's a crit. Now you would think being a flower you would be weak against fire. A demonic type flower. Ha! Doesn't work. Don't know if I've mentioned this, so if I have, I'm sorry. But when Ryu's in his dragon form, any dragon, whether it's a baby dragon or this type of dragon, he's immune to status effects. So poison, being put to sleep, things like that. He's not immune to certain things, like instant death. If there's instant death, it can work. And the flower stood up. Okay. And then it died. So much for that. Boy, I just put a real quick into that one. Wow, that just... Kobe reaches level 22. Wow. Ah, I got all this extra HP. Wow! Then immediately die. Yeah.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Watashi wa FiyahKitteh, also known as Van, and I'm here with my friend Sandy. Hi, Sandy.
Hi, hi.
So, Sandy, I already know what you're doing on YouTube, and maybe some other people already know too, but tell the other people who don't know what you're doing.
Okay. Well, I'm a new Let's Player to YouTube, and I'm gonna be Let's Playing all different kinds of games, and eventually maybe go into some reviews or things like that. But I'm new to the circuit, so
Yes, be nice to him. Welcome him with cookies and hugs and kitties and puppies. Yeah. Alright, so Sandy, how did you get started with this whole thing? Like,
here we go. Here's the fun story, everybody. Story time. I actually got started thanks to Van here.
oh god, it's all my fault. Don't hate me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, here's the fun part. I was really hesitant to get started. I was really nervous and really scared, and Van's the one who was kind enough and gracious enough to give me the confidence and the go get 'em attitude to start. So it's actually thanks to Van.
He's totally lying, by the way. I'm a total jerk. Just saying. I'm just kidding. So, did you have like any inspirations, like any other LPers who made you think, yeah, maybe I should try this? Like, because it wasn't just me going, hey, Sandy, you should do this.
You pushed me a lot, and I'll always thank you for that. It did mean a lot to me. As for inspirations, though, wow. I guess I could start with how I found out about LPing.
Yeah.
To start with, I was here's a story. I was looking for a Catherine LP for those of you that know that game, and I found Ghost Robo, who a lot of you may know. He's really big on YouTube now. But I found him. I was like, wow, this is a really neat idea. So I watched his stuff, and then through him I found Lucky7DX, who some of you probably know. Lucky. And,
my rival.
And from there I started watching just a whole bunch of LPs. Inspiration-wise, like really big inspiration, I gotta give credit to Lucky, to you for sure.
Oh boy.
And the whole old TMG crew,
Right.
with Praise Scooter and Tamal9 and another person who I find really hilarious. Sadly, he hasn't had the time to put out a lot of videos, but Blue Zenigame
Oh yeah, I remember.
was a big inspiration for me, because like when I was feeling down, I'd watch one of his videos, and he's so funny to me. He does great voices, and
Yeah.
it really got me to start thinking about it.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I haven't talked to him in forever. My God. Busy life.
Right.
So, Sandy, like, what do you want to achieve with making your videos, like your LP videos? Or also, if you want, you can also elaborate what makes you, different. But let's first go with what do you want to achieve, or what do you want to do with your videos?
That right there, that's exactly what I want to achieve with my videos. Laughter. I want
people.
I want people to watch my videos and hopefully get a kick out of it. Get a laugh out of it, or smile, or cheer up.
Yeah.
That's my number one goal. If the viewer is having a great time, then I did what I wanted to do.
Actually, I always liked it.
Aside from that, that's number 1, 2, 3, probably all the way to 10. That's the main thing. Aside from that, hopefully you'll glean some knowledge from my LPs.
Yeah, you're actually always very thorough. You always explain everything pretty well. For people who have seen your videos already, and for those who haven't, go there. He has a lot of input. Seriously, really good input. It's actually you're pretty dedicated. I remember the one episode where you stood at the friggin' market like forever, for hours.
Oh yeah.
Just to get that one item.
Yeah, that'll. That's what I'm willing to do, everybody.
Guys, he has dedication. Go friggin' reward him for it. by having a laugh or two or something.
That means a lot to me as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
if I don't want to. Like, I'm still new to this whole thing, and I'm still learning and testing out things, and trying to find exactly what I want to do. But I want to put out a good product. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I don't want to have to do anything.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna show you, this section of the game, I'm gonna try to show you everything about that section of the game. That way, even though I may not use it, somebody out there might.
Yeah. I think that's actually also what makes you pretty unique, like this whole going the extra mile. Not just the extra mile, it's 2 or 3 miles, really. Like, well, God, seriously. That episode.
I try. I really do.
Alright. Have you actually gotten any bias or just negative comments from either friends, family, or even commentators already, even though, you're still new, but still maybe there's been somebody who's just been a jerk?
Not yet. I could say everybody that has watched, the few that have and have commented, have been really, really positive. And that means the world to me. It really does. I try not to be a real negative guy when it comes to comments.
Yeah.
Because I think that doesn't help anybody. If there's going to be comments on videos, positive. Stay positive. So I haven't really got any bias from fellow LPers or no negative comments yet. I can say that. I know they're probably on the horizon.
Oh God.
There's always people like that.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that it stays positive for the most part.
Yeah. Let's hope that, because my God, there's enough trolls here. So since we're on this whole comment thing, is there any kind of comment or just reaction that really makes your day? Like.
Yes, actually getting a comment.
There you go, guys. It's so easy to make Sandy happy. Just go leave a comment and say, I don't know, banana or something.
Joking aside, seriously, a positive comment means the world to me. Like I said, anything positive, or saying a joke, or pointing something out.
Yeah, I know I've done that a lot.
Just anything like that. Anything that could, be a joke or a positive comment, just really makes my day. It really does. It makes me smile.
Has your work on YouTube somehow changed or just impacted or influenced your life so far?
It actually has.
Oh.
Yeah, at the time of this, it's been a month. Actually closer to 2 months now, surprisingly.
Ooh. Yep.
And it has changed quite a bit. I don't feel as hesitant to speak my opinion about things, or give what I feel is sound advice. I'm starting to feel more confident, honestly, through this, and that's helped me a lot so far. Like when I made the very first video, I was I came off as confident, I think, but I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, I remember you were pretty nervous.
I was extremely nervous, everybody. Very nervous.
But you didn't have to be. You were. I mean, I know I can tell that to the people. You actually showed me some footage before you brought out your video.
That's true.
And then you asked for feedback, and I was actually very pleasantly surprised. I haven't heard Cendril, like, how he sounds before that. And I was actually really surprised, and I've showing it around to like Scoots and Slim, and they were like, "Wow, he really does have that LPer voice."
And I thank you for that. I really do.
Oh, you're welcome. But it's just you just sounded like it. It's just like you have the LPer voice, so go for it.
And I did, and here we are.
So, this is always kind of the hardest question, I think. At least so far, people have been like, "Oh God." If you could pick a video game, or if you had to pick a video game that would describe your life best, what would you pick?
Oh, wow. That's a great question.
Oh, boy.
A video game that would describe my life best.
Mm. Let me guess, it's an RPG.
There you go. Knows me well, everybody. In a weird sort of way, I would have to say like old Final Fantasy, like the original Final Fantasy, and you can see my avatar is the white mage.
Right.
So that's me. And some of my friends are just NPCs.
Right.
I'll let them think about who's an NPC and who's not. Let's have some fun with that. But just slugging through the day. You know, trying to get to the next area.
Right.
You know, that's why I say Final Fantasy. There's always something, you know, that next area to get to.
I like that. Good choice. So this was the more like, you know, I don't want to say business part, but the more gamer part, I guess.
Okay.
Or the more YouTube part, and I want to get into more like private things, I guess. So let's start with, what games did you grow up with, Sandy?
Oh, jeez. Name it. I've played a ton of games. My first really big game system was the original Nintendo, the NES, and I've been a gamer ever since.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so if you want to talk like games that impacted me, like really that I really enjoy or hold dear, the original Final Fantasy. A lot of the SNES RPGs really is what I grew up with. I grew up with a lot of RPGs. So Chrono Trigger, the Final Fantasies on the SNES.
Right.
If you want more action-y type, Secret of Mana. All of those. Dragon Quest.
Of course.
Dragon Warrior, if you remember on the old SNES, that's what it was called. Yeah, those.
Anything with RPG and dragons, yes. And healers.
Yeah. And healers. There you go. The pretty explanatory there. I love healers, RPGs, and dragons. There we go.
That's his thing. So, what kind of games or like series, genres, or even titles, whatever, do you mostly like or play these days? Yeah, of course, RPGs, clearly.
These days, I try to play RPGs.
Right.
I try to. These days, I play a lot of action games. Honestly, these days, things like, I guess the God of War series.
Oh, good one.
I really got into. I really enjoyed that. Games like that. Games that may be shorter in length, but give a lot of like that big adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
There's always something going on. Yeah, things like that. Mass Effect 3. I got really into. If it's a big release these days, I'm probably picking it up and playing it.
That works. So, outside of gaming, obviously, I mean, and making LPs and videos, what other hobbies or interests do you have?
Oh man, outside of gaming and LPing, huh? Um, well, uh, honestly, I do enjoy to write in my spare time,
Mhm.
like just fiction stories,
Mhm.
um, just things like that. I enjoy to write.
Mhm.
Um, that's about it, honestly. For other hobbies, I'm a college student right now,
Yeah.
so free time. Sometimes I don't have a lot of it,
Yeah.
especially when classes start back up.
Mm.
But I don't have a lot of hobbies. I mainly watch LPs on YouTube
Mhm.
and LP. That's kind of what I do right now.
Well, that's pretty good. I like it. It's compact and easy to oversee, and especially if you're if you're in school, it's like free time. What's that? All right. So, what would you actually consider your strength or strengths, um, or what is just something typically you? Like if you have to subscribe yourself. Yeah, no, describe yourself. Let's subscribe to ourselves.
There you go.
Cause why not?
It's one extra subscription right there. Uh, Something to describe myself or a strength. My kindness.
Mhm.
This I feel is a huge strength for me. I'm, for the most part, a really kind person,
Mhm.
and I like that to show.
Yeah.
It's been kind of hard during LPs
Mhm. Yeah.
to show that, but that's something I feel is a strength. And my emotions, I can be a pretty emotional person,
Mhm.
and sometimes that may end up being a weakness, but I feel it's a strength for me. I'm not some hi, I'm here, monotone.
Robot.
I have emotion, I have opinions and
Mhm.
things to show,
Mhm.
and so I feel that that's a strength of mine. I can get really emotional,
Mhm.
and I think that's a great thing about games too, especially these days. Games can tell a wonderful story
Yeah.
and really suck you in and get you emotional. And some people are like, you shouldn't get emotional about something like that. No, I think it's a good thing,
Mhm.
and I don't. I want to show that.
Yeah.
I feel really strong about that. That it's good to show the emotions that games can bring out in people.
Mhm.
Like when you see your favorite character die, Eris, and yeah, you feel really sad.
Yeah.
I think that's something great,
Yeah.
and I hope that to show that that's a strength of mine.
Mhm. I like that. um, is there actually anything in your life, like from any time, doesn't matter, how old or new, that you are proud of? It can also be multiple things, but it's up to you how many you want to name.
Something I'm proud of.
Mhm.
Um, hmm. As much as I've rude my friends on this, just on this spotlight, uh, I'm really proud of the friendships I've made.
Mhm.
That's something I'm really proud of, because when push comes to shove, I know my friends have my back.
Mhm.
And though I don't have a lot of friends, the ones I have, I really cherish.
Yeah.
Like my friendship with you, for example,
Mhm.
it means a lot to me. And that's something that is I'm really proud of.
That's something good to be proud of, I think. Friends these days are important, so.
They're important, and it's hard to get good friends.
Yeah. Oh God.
It really is, and I have a lot of really good friends.
I like that. Do you actually have any dreams for the future that you care to share?
Yeah, I don't mind sharing. Dreams for the future. I hope to one day be a really good LPer when it comes to YouTube. My dream for YouTube is to be a great LPer that people will come to know and be like, I need a laugh.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna turn on one of Cendrill's
Videos.
insert LP here,
Yeah.
and watch. And that's my dream. That's really my dream for YouTube. Is for that. Dreams for real life. I'm a mass communications major, so this ties in with that. I hope to be on the radio someday. That's my dream.
That'd be really nice. Again, LPR voice / radio voice. That'd be great.
That's what I'm shooting for.
That's awesome. Do you actually have, I mean, there's a lot of people out there who, either have dreams of their own, be it for LPing or also just not LPing related. Do you have any input or advice or something for those people, like about their dreams or what they should do?
Yeah, and here's where my emotions will show. If you haven't seen one of my videos, at the end of most of my videos, my whole outro is remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone. That's my outro, and that's the whole to shoot for the stars. That means a lot to me. If you have a dream out there, and you're still watching at this point,
they will. They will be.
If you have a dream, never let go of it. I thought several years ago, I never thought I could get to college just because of how much it cost and monetary and blah, 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 blah. I'm a college student now.
Yeah.
I never thought I could LP. I didn't have recording software. I didn't have, I didn't know how to go about it. Didn't know what games to do. I'm an LPer now.
Yeah.
No matter if life throws curves. It does. It's thrown me several. But never, I mean this, never ever completely get down on yourself and say, I can't do it, I'm giving up my dream. Never do that. There's always a way to get to your dream. There is. No matter how much it may seem unlikely, if you try hard enough, maybe you won't reach it, but you'll get something close to that. And in the end, you'll be satisfied with that. If you just give it your all and, like I said, shoot for the stars. Have big dreams and shoot for them. And if you fall short, that's okay. It is. But don't fall into the trap, well, my dream's too big or I can't do it. Because I used to be that way. Don't do that. Just you need to give yourself a chance. And that's why I outro with that almost every time. I really, really believe in that. You should always have big dreams and shoot for the stars. And that it means a lot to me. That's what I have to say about dreams. Never let go, and another thing is, don't have somebody say that your dream's foolish, that it's stupid. if you really believe in your dream, and it's what you really want to do, then it's not foolish.
Mhm.
It's something you believe in. Then go for it.
And this is exactly why I'm freaking proud of you. I'm serious. I really love the whole attitude. I really love your outro too. It's very unique. It's uplifting, you know?
Thank you. That's what I wanted to do with it.
I'm really proud of you, seriously.
That means a lot to me. It really does. Thank you. And that's why I say. That's also why I say take care, everyone. Take care of yourself.
All right. See, if I could make people appear like viewers right now that would clap, they'd clap like crazy right now. I know it. Because seriously, that was awesome, and I feel like that's what life's about, really. So I feel like you've really got that down. I'm really proud of you here. I know it's just me, but you're getting a clap from me here.
Like I said, that means a lot to me. Because like we said at the beginning, you gave me the confidence to start this. So thank you.
I'd always do it again. You're so welcome. Do you have anything else to add to this whole talk?
Anything else to add? Just don't get down on yourself.
I like that.
Go for it.
You've heard the guy. Go for it. Don't get down on yourself, because it sucks. Let's be honest. Let's all be positive. Let's go up. Let's follow our dreams. Let's all make it big. And let's be a group and let's be awesome, right?
Exactly. Be positive. Try to be positive.
All right. Well, if you don't have anything else to add, I'm really glad that you could make it. It was really a blast. I loved having you. Thanks so much. Because I feel like people can get a lot out of this. So.
Oh, I agree completely, and it was a total pleasure to do this.
I'm glad it was. It was very inspirational for me to listen to, even though I already knew a lot of this stuff. But still, you have something really good going there, really inspirational. So keep sticking to that.
Well, if nothing else, I hope somebody takes that inspiration, and if they want to, like for example, if they want to start LPing, I hope this gives them the inspiration to start LPing. Nothing would make me happier.
That'd be great. Let's all become LPers now. Let's all be awesome. All right. Sandy, thanks so much. I really hope people are gonna... No, I don't just hope. I actually know they're gonna have a blast with this, and they're gonna be very inspired, so... Thanks so much, and guys, we will see you next time with whoever's next. We never know. So, bye everyone.